Hey guys, welcome to the video. And today I am going to tell you, as you can probably see by the title, what the 3 times that I have gone to the principal's office. So, honestly, I'm not that old, so I mean, it's probably gonna be for stupid reasons, but yeah. Alright, so I've been to the principal's office 3 times, just like I have just told you. So, the first time, well, let's just get right into it. So the first time, when we went out to recess, me and my friends, we were like chill, we were kindergarten, we'd play Mario and stuff. That was lit, Mario was lit. So we used to play, we used to run around and act like Mario and stuff like that. I actually don't remember it that well, but I remember this moment this well. So, I had a friend, partial friend. His name was something I think I know, but I don't think it's okay to say it. So, he went, he kept on going up to me at recess, and all my friends, well, he hung out with that group. And at recess, he'd always, like, kick us and push us and punch us. But it wasn't for, like, a good reason. It's because he was protecting his sister, quote unquote. So, what happened was, he kept on doing that to us. I'd just run around recess, and then he'd just be standing in the middle of the recess yard, waiting for us to run around there. And then he'd kept on, like, punching us and kicking us. So, one day, what I did was, I went outside, I was, like, super chill about it, and I was going outside, and all of a sudden, we were gonna play Mario, just like I told you. So, I was running around, doing my thing, and then, I was in the middle of courtyard. It was a big courtyard, because we all shared space, and I remember this precisely. I went into the middle, and the kid was just standing there, and he started kicking me and punching me. So, for no reason, I was like, why are you punching me and kicking me? He's like, because I gotta fight for my sister. I gotta protect her. Okay. So, he was like, kindergarten wasn't that big of a deal at the time. But, what happened was, he kept on punching me and kicking me all day. Like, well, not all day, but every recess. So, what I did was, that very recess, when he started punching me and kicking me, I had enough. So I fought back. I was like, "Hurrah!" And I just went into samurai mode, backflips, and no. What happened was, I fought back. As in, I kind of punched back. And then I got to the point where he just was annoying the crap out of me. Kicked him in the balls. And right after that moment, I remember, he went up and started crying. So, making a run for it. Just started sprinting. I saw a teacher, and I was like, oh God. So, I made a run for it, and eventually, a little bit later, I walked by him, and he was like, you did this to me, yeah. I was like, okay. So, what happened I went to the principal's office, and he didn't go, but I did. And I kept on saying, my mom's gonna kill me, And she's like, she's not gonna kill you. And I was like, okay. So I went into the principal's office, and when I went home, my parents already knew because I talked to them on the phone. So what happened is at that time, I'm pretty sure, when I got home, I started crying and flipped out on the floor. But years later, I asked them, I said, Mom, Dad, were you guys actually mad at me for the first time I went to the principal's office? And they said no, we weren't mad at you because you did what you could do. Because, you know. So, that was the first time I went to the principal's office. The second time was in first grade. So, what happened was, I was in first grade, right? And me and my friend, can't say his name, we went, I was like best friends with him. So I used to go over his house every day after school, and we were like best friends. So what happened was, I went over his house early in the morning because they were gonna bring me to school on the bus. So what happened was I was sitting kind of near the backish, not the back of the bus because I was only in first grade at the time, but like the middle of the bus, and they were sitting, and my friend, he was sitting in the front, in a few seats ahead of me, and more at the front of the bus. You probably picture it. So I was like, when I got into the bus, I was like, I'm gonna sit over here, and he was like, I want to sit with my friend over here, and I was like, why aren't you sitting with me? So I kind of got mad that he wasn't sitting with me. So what happened after that was I wanted to see him. So the bus driver at the time was extremely strict. He wasn't like a nice, well, he was kind of nice, but at the time he was, he wasn't like, you can get out of your seat in the middle of the bus and move. So what I did was I chose the stealthy ninja move and went under the seats. So, probably picture it. So I'm going down, my backpack is on my seat. So I'm underneath the seats, crawl under one seat, and then I go to the next seat, and he's sitting right there. I pop my head up, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he was, just sitting there, like, go back to your seat, and I was like, so I went back to my seat, and being the annoying brat I am, I decided to go back under the seat and see him again. But this time, it didn't end up so well. So I did my thing, went down under the seat, crawled under one seat, and then another, and popped my head up. I was like, hey. And then he started crying for some reason. Like, why are you crying? So what happened was, I don't know, somehow I punched him in the balls. I think it was because when I grabbed my seat, when I went to grab the seat, I might have thrust my hand forward a little bit. But for some reason, I, quote unquote, punched him in the balls. And he was pissed. Like, he wasn't too happy about it. So, right after the bus, he's like, oh, I'm gonna tell on you. You're going to the principal's office. I was like, whatever. I don't really care. So, what happened was, I remember this. I got off the bus, and he told his brother about it, okay? And his brother, so we had two wings of the school. You could go, when you walked in, you could go to the left, which was like, the first grade wing and stuff. First grade and the kindergarten wing. And then you could go forward, which is like the second, third, and fourth grade wing. So, when I turned left, I was like, he's like,
we have lost
so I got off the bus, right? I went into the school, and he kept on, the older one kept on telling me, he's like, you're going to the principal's office. I'm going to tell the teacher, oh, you're going to the principal's office. So I was like, seriously? And, so what happened was, in that moment, I actually didn't know if I was going to go to the principal's office or not, because when he started walking towards the first grade wing, but he's like, I'm going to tell your teacher. And I was like, why are you walking? He's like, yeah. It's like, I was like, you're walking down here to go to your classroom. He's like, no, I'm going to tell your teacher, because the only reason that I thought he was going down there is because sometimes he worked with a teacher and I saw him down in the first grade wing. So, I went into the wing, okay? And then so I started walking down, right? I started getting a little bit goosebumpy because I was like, is he gonna tell on me? Is he not? Because maybe he's just going to the classroom. And then I was like, huh. So he kept on, it was kind of annoying. He was like, oh, I'm still gonna tell on you, I'm still gonna tell on you. So when I got down there, he told the teacher, and I was sitting in the classroom at the time, and the teacher actually hated me because at the time I had like a lot of creativity. I was a first grader and she expected like a ton of crap out of me. But like, here, let me tell you a little backstory. We were making, you know how like you make those things where it's like we'll call her Miss Teacher. So it's like Msteacher. And you have to like make a word for each one. So maybe for the first one you write mild or salty for the S. Yeah. So what happened was I just kept on like making up words, but I didn't know that they were made up at the time because I was only in first grade. So I was going. So yeah, she like yelled at me for that, and I got in trouble for that, but nobody was mad because, you know. So what happened was, back to the story. I was sitting in my classroom, and all of a sudden, the teacher comes out, and she's like, Cameron, come outside the classroom. And she comes into the classroom and says, Cameron, come to the outside of the classroom. And my friend is sitting there, and he's like, I heard that you punched him in a bad spot. I was like, I didn't even touch him. I just said hi to him. And then she's like, well, you're going to the principal's office. So I went to the principal's office. The principal was very nice, but I knew I didn't do anything. So for the rest of the day, I was like for a little bit, I was working in a room at, pretty sure that had like bouncy balls, and she was like asking me questions like, did you want to hurt him? I'm like, I don't even know if I did it or not. So she sent me back to the classroom, and she said that I wasn't, so that, it didn't really even, I didn't do anything as the thing. So what happened was, when I got home, my parents weren't actually that mad that time, because they knew I didn't do anything. Alright, now on to the last time, which the last time was probably the most stupid of them all. So, I was out at recess playing football, okay? And we were, and it was kind of a competitive game, so we played two-hand touch. So what happened is when I had to lay the tag on him, I tried to get my swipe down like really fast, but I hit him hard. So when I hit him, he got mad at me, the person. So the person got mad at me, right? So after he got mad at me, he hit me back, but I didn't really care because we were friends. So, but the teacher was standing there at the time, and he said, go to the office. So as we were walking, we were talking, like, seriously, the parents won't even actually care. So, I don't want to go into too much detail about it, I guess, because this one was very recent. It was a few months ago. So, I went to the office, we were conversating, and when I went into the office, he sat down in the front, and I sat down in the back. Well, there's like a space in the hallway, and we filled out our papers, which were like, they have like papers for what did you do, and what was, did something, yeah. Like, were you guys friends or something? Close the door. And, then, after that, let's just say, I guess the principal showed up. So, I was the one who, like, wrote a lot, because I was the one doing the act. And I didn't even mean to hit him that hard, I just meant to tag my football. So, after that, it was actually kind of stupid, but I guess. When I got home, again, my parents didn't really care. So, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more content like this. And see you in the next one.